Hey guys, it's Max, and today I figured I would go ahead and make a little house tutorial for you guys. Because a lot of people don't really know how to make houses. When I go on servers, it's mostly boxy, ugly houses that are just not very good looking. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna run you guys through the steps of this. Obviously you want to start off with some foundations, and I would go ahead and put everything you need in a little box like this, because if you're going out and you're constantly getting resources, or if you're like me, you're using cheat codes, you constantly have to do that and it gets a little bit annoying. So yeah. So obviously the first step here is to make, some foundations, right? And then you want to put some walls down, right? So essentially what we're doing here is your next part, when you go ahead and you make your little square house or whatever. Generally I like to do an L shape, like I've done it in that house over there. But for this one we're just going to do a nice little square shape because it's going to make it a little bit easier for the thing I have in mind. This one, you basically want to go ahead and get either some pillars, or you want to get a what's it called, a dino gate. And the reason for this is you can kind of put them in between your walls and make your walls look a little bit more 3D, which makes them it just makes it like pop out more, and it makes your house look really just a lot better. So yeah, here we're just gonna get some pillars really quick, and I'll show you guys how you do this. You can do it either way. I recommend the pillars if you're just starting off with building, because the pillars is a little bit easier, because the dino gateway, you have to like match it up perfectly and it can be quite a pain. So yeah, here I need to probably drop something. Shoot. Yeah, I don't need this many dino gateways, so. And then I don't need that many pillars either. Alright. So, here, with the dino gateway, I'll just demonstrate this for you. You want to start out like this, right? And you have to make sure you're really close, otherwise it may not work. Oops. We're going to go ahead and put it over here for now, because when you have the walls down, it kind of messes things up. So here, as you can see, the two green walls, make sure the two green walls are like lined up on the edge. That's how you know you'll get it like set up perfectly. There, it's set up, and then you can go ahead and you basically start filling this up with walls. So yeah, kind of looks alright, right? And so then you just kind of put that down in there, and then if you want to do the pillar method, here's what you do. You go up like this, and you need a ceiling for this one. You basically put it in the middle like that, and then you go ahead, place the pillar down, and yeah, you have to place it in the middle like this, because if you don't place it, or if you don't place the ceiling like this, it's not going to let you place the pillar properly, because that's just how the pillar will only snap to the middle of the ceiling. So that's how that kind of works. So yeah, so if we go over here, this is basically continuing off of what I've done. It's not quite finished yet. That was the first step. So as you can see, I kind of have the same design going on here, except I have this with the doors, or with the dino gateways, and then I have like a kind of like a pattern here. I have the windows, and then I have the stone wall, and that's just there for a little bit of variation. I'm also gonna put some wood here, fill that up with, and just to give it a little variation. So yeah, I kind of have the same symmetric. Ooh, forgot to place that down. I kind of have the same symmetric build going on here, so that's kind of what I'm doing. And then over here, I just have mainly glass because I like a little bit of glass in the front just for a nice little look. And then I'd also would really be neat would to be put like another dino gate right here as the actual door opening, but unfortunately it doesn't really fit that well. So you kind of have to, because this will like start like interceding with the door, and it just messes up the door, so it doesn't work. So unfortunately you have to go with the small door, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'll fast forward you guys to the next part so you can see what we're doing in the next step. Hey guys, so as you can see, the next part we're doing is the roof. So essentially you just want to fill up the part, or the top part, with wooden ceilings or whatever, stone ceilings, whatever you want to do, keep it unique, guys. And then you want to do the sloped roofs, and essentially how you do this is basically take out your little sloped curve. This is the sloped wall left, and then you need the sloped wall right, and you just go like that, and you just keep placing blocks. That's the wrong thing. You also need walls as well, so that you can cover up this little side right here, and you just keep stacking up like this, and eventually get a nice little roof. I did not mean to pull out my gun. So then you can just place these sloped wooden roofs. You no longer need those, or the sloped wooden roof right and the sloped wooden roof left. You don't really need that anymore. So you just keep going sideways with it. You also need ceilings here too. You need to place those. I need to grab those. So yeah, and if you can see here, you might be able to tell why I've chosen the wooden dino gates, is because it kind of flows really nicely into the roof, which I really like. And in this game, you can't really like make a nice hanging roof, because a lot of roofs have like a lot of IRL roofs, like they kind of hang off the side. So, and when you kind of do that with like a sloped roof in this game, it looks really chunky and ugly. So this is a nice little supplement to that. If you see, we'll talk about this later, but over here by this house that I made earlier, it doesn't really look as well because I didn't use those, and it just, I don't know, it's a nice little supplement to kind of look like it's hanging more. So yeah, I'll finish this up and we'll get to the next part. Okay guys, so the next part, oh, and as you can see, I put this little chimney here, and all this is really, two stone walls, two little blocks up, and then you put a wooden ceiling in the middle with a torch on top. And at nighttime, it looks really nice. You can kind of see the flame burning really well at nighttime, and it looks like a pretty good chimney. So yeah. But the next part is really just interior, and this part is so basic, I'm probably not even gonna do it. So basically what you guys can do is, I'm just gonna give you guys some ideas here, is you can put like like a T-Rex skull up there, and you can put some benches and chairs over here or whatever, and you can do all sorts of stuff with the interior. Just look into the decorations, the items, or like, and all the items that this game really has to offer. There's a lot of little different things you can put in. So just make your building unique, really. So anyway, we're just gonna go over here to my original building really quick. So yeah, over here you can kind of see the difference that I've done with this house as opposed to that one. This one has a nice little porch, and it's a little bit more, as you can see, it's got a lot of different issues with it. And generally, I'd say don't do square houses like that one over there, but normally I like to do square houses. I have the same little chimney on this one. And see, as you can see here, I've done a little L-shaped house, and I think just the way, if you go ahead and you make like a different shaped house besides a basic little square, it looks so much better. The only issue with this is you get this little messed up part right here that you can't really fix. For some reason, you can do it on this side. I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. I also would like to know what you guys think, which house is better. And also, I think you should also add like some kind of porch to your house as well, like this. It really just gives your house a lot more of a 3D effect. Here's the interior. I haven't added that much stuff to it yet. Both of these are a work in progress. So yeah, there's that house. And here I'll go and show you guys how to basically make that little that indent in the roof you see here, which it kind of just flows together really nicely. Alright guys, so to show you how you basically do that little indent in the roof, which is probably going to make your life a lot easier when you're making roofs, because you can do all sorts of little roofs and stuff in this game with that little indent. So here, I'm just going to make a tiny little platform. Let's say that this is your roof, right? Or this is part of your roof at least. So to do that little indent, you're going to want to go like this. And then, oops, basically put one. Did I just mess this up? Oh, no, I'm good. So you put one back to back like that, and then you go ahead like this, and then you place another like this. And that's how you get that little indent that you saw there. And you basically keep doing the same pattern up and up and up as you go. And it just flows together nicely, and it looks really good. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Let me know which house you guys enjoy better. That'd be much appreciated. Both these houses I enjoyed making. The first one, I feel like I made a lot of mistakes with it, but overall I really just like the L-shaped design of a house a lot better than a square shape. But I think I did a lot better with the just general making sure that there wasn't really mistakes or anything with that with the second house. So yeah, let me know which one you guys think is the better house. So I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, all that. Later guys, I'm out.